Gdzie są gwoździe? W sieni, to chyba tu gdzieś, nie? Tu? Mamy włamywanie się, a nie mam wytrychów. Okej, jabłuszka. No weźmy to, bo ja jestem głodny, nie? Dlaczego ja jej kradnę? Z własnego domu jedzenie kradnę? Co jest? To możemy usunąć chyba. Przynieść gwoździe. Wreszcie przyszła... Gdzie są te gwoździe? O, jedzmy z garnka. Dobra, fajnie, że możemy tak sobie zjeść. Ser, o. Łapko. O, gwoźdź dla Teresy. Odwar z nagietka, to też weźmy. I bandaż też może się przydać. Ja jestem ciekaw, jak my możemy swoje ubranie na przykład wyczyścić, nie? Bo to jest chyba plama na tym, nie? Więc jestem ciekaw, jak możemy tutaj jakby wyczyścić to ubranie. Czy możemy prać, czy coś? No nie, dobra. Teresa. To z papką.
Do you think we're short of nails?
Boże, papko.
Henry, what are you waiting for?
Dobra, masz teśka.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe
Na
we'll see
tańcu.
each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my
O,
way.
Tereska, jak tam.
Sword is true.
Tereska ma, kurczę, chęć. Ho, 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 ho. Shit.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
No, zobaczymy, czy ostry. Jak katana. O, pięknie.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let him
commoner?
try it.
Zaraz go zepsuję, czy coś. O. Jaka oferma.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Sir Istvan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sir.
Świetny klimat jest. Świetny klimacik.
It's been an honor, Sir Ispan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them.
Meet. Do you have to keep going on about it?
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
O! Jakiś rycerz. Nowina, jakieś wojsko się zbiera węgierskie.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
O fuck. No ty mnie nie chciałeś nauczyć. Wow. What the fuck? Ja pierdzielę. O kurde. What the fuck?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry!
What about you?
Yeah.
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No! You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Ja pierdzielę.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the
Get
gates!
running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah,
Get through the gates!
Kurde, Henryk. No nie.
can still make it!
Run!
Find a horse! Ride to town, Merc! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Wołali go, że zdąży. Kurde. No nieźle. Ja pierdykam. Ale to się zrobiło. Skalica. Miecz pana Radzika, kobyły. Radzik, kobyła. No nieźle. Dobra, uciekamy. Czekajcie, bo mogę chyba wyposażyć, nie? Aha, bo to przedmiot fabularny, dobra, ale mam go wyposażonego, okej. Lećmy. No tu wszystko płonie, czyli te wszystkie okoliczne wioski musieli ciachnąć. Kumanowie. Muszę znaleźć konia. Tu nie przejdę. Ja pierdykam. O kurde! O fuck. No nie mogę się nawet ruszyć. Ja nie wiem jak się bronić, no halo! Nie wiem jak się bronić nawet! Miałem tylko ataku, nie miałem o obronie nic. No kurde, myślałem, że to moi biegną. Ja pierdziu. Ja nawet nie wiedziałem jak broń wyciągnąć. Co za słabość. Okej, jazda konna. Galop. Kurwa, chciał jej pomóc, ale... Uciekamy. Ja pierdzielę, masakra. O. O, zobaczcie, i teraz już mówią po węgiersku czy coś. Ja ich nie rozumiem. O nie, no i już nie zostanę tym. A można było jej pomóc? Zaraz znowu by mnie zabili. No przecież by mnie zabili, jak tam ich 4 było, czy ilu. Przecież nic bym nie zrobił. No i tu co chwilę kogoś zabijają. O kurde! Aaaa! Uciekać! Nie! nie mogę.
Left. Talmor gets to the left, along the stream.
Kurde, gonią mnie.
Run for it.
Czekajcie! Pierzchajcie. Uciekać!
Warn the others. They tore at Skalitz.
No ten jak nie odpuszcza. Ja pierdolę. Koń mi się męczy. No. Oj, oj, oj. O, mam głęboką ranę, no nie.
Flee to Talmor.
Kurde, gonią mnie, dostałem głęboką ranę.
Run for it.
Koń już nie ma siły. No shit, jak ja mam uciec im? Musisz, koniku, musisz. O Jezu.
Oh my God! Wait!
Jesus Christ!
Help! Skalitz has been attacked. Do something. Help!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Wystarczyło zagwizdać, żeby pomóc tej kobiecie. No i myślicie, że oni naprawdę by jej nic nie zrobili potem, tak? Że ona by naprawdę przeżyła? Chwilę dłużej może. Zresztą musiałem lecieć ostrzec pozostałych tutaj, no.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Oj, to chyba lepiej przepchnąć ją na wylot, nie wiem. Nie znam się.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
Have you idlers nothing better to do? Get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Dziwiszowi? O kurde, to już był Dziwisz tutaj? To się zdziwisz. O, jaki pieseczek.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard.
Bożek.
Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Jakie to pieski mają? Okej. Udało się, ale nieźle. Kurde, jak to się zaczęło, naprawdę. Wyglądało to epicko, powiem szczerze. Wyglądało to epicko. No nieźle. Okej, udało się. Czekajcie, spróbuję jeszcze coś tutaj ogarnąć. Nie wiem, czy to u mnie ten dźwięk tak trzeszczy. Czy ogólnie. No, zobaczymy, czy to jest wina gry, czy co?
When you've got a moment, go and see him and tell him to come here without delay. I want to have a word with him.
I'll do that, sir.
I'll knock the dust out of his apron, the scoundrel.
Ja nic nie podsłuchiwałem wcale. Panie. Czekajcie, zobaczmy, czy nie ma czegoś w ustawieniach, na przykład dźwięku.
Qui essencelis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, veniat regnum tuum, fiat voluntas.
No nie wiem. Nie mam pojęcia, wiecie? Okej, dobra. Bożek. Panie Boże.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he's...
Ale to dziwnie, kurde. Ta płynność strasznie spada w tych pomieszczeniach.
Jesus, look where you're going.
Nauczyłeś się, kuchnia, okej.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her
Szczepanka.
presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bożena
Jest
here
jaka
will take
fryzura.
care of you. No
Bożena.
doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the outer bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, my lady. Henry
Szczepanka.
here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're incapable.
Naprawdę
hands,
fajny
sir.
klimat.
I'll
Bardzo,
leave
bardzo
you to it.
przyjemny jest ten klimat, nie?
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Tutaj niby nie tak daleko, a od razu zobaczcie jaka kulturka, jak tu wszystko inaczej, nie? No ładnie, dobra, musimy zjeść koniecznie. Soczewica, o. Pieczona kaczka.
Oh God. Eat.
Ten jaki głodny, dobra, jedzenie. Soczewica. Cyk. Zjedzone. Pieczona kaczuszka. Cyk. Cyk, dobra. Wyczerpanie. Retoryka mi spadła na 1. Dlaczego tylko? Czy dlatego, że mam takie ubrudzone szaty? Chyba tak, nie? Retoryka -1. Nie wiem dlaczego mam -1. Czy to właśnie przez te szaty? Strawa, energia. Statystyki. Czytanie, kolega. A ja nie umiem czytać. Dobrze by było się nauczyć pewnie czytać, co? Pierwsza pomoc. Nocny jeździec, ale ja chyba nie mam ich dostępnych, nie? No chciałem się dowiedzieć, dlaczego retoryka mi spadła. No zakładam, że to dlatego, że może jestem brudny, wyczerpany może, czy coś, rzeczywiście. No ale chciałbym jednak wiedzieć, nie? Na jakiej to zasadzie jest. A niestety nie wiem. Dobra, no nieważne. Podnieśmy to jedzenie całe. To jestem wyczerpany, aż ziewam tutaj wszystko. No to jest ciekawe, bo to też trzeba brać pod uwagę, nie? I zobaczcie, wytrzymałość mi spadła do połowy. Spoko. O, już przysypiam kucharkę, dobra. Zostawię ją. Tu są jakieś nieznane rzeczy. Tu jest zleceniodawca. Piekarz. Idź do chaty na dziedzińcu. O Jezu, już normalnie mi się oczy zamykają. Matko. Okej. Dobra, czekajcie. Wiecie co, naprawdę, zdejmijmy buty. Rozbierzmy się, żeby nie było, że w brudnym tym... Rozbierzemy się do rosołu. I śpi, dobra. Tak, no jest problem, kyco, no. Już próbowałem trochę zmniejszać. Okej, rozumiem, że to jest poranek, tak? Już nie możesz dłużej spać. Okej. Czyli śpimy, jest komfort. O, coś mnie budzi w nocy.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled.
If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
Szczepanka.
It is I, Henry.
Uuu.
Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy.
No kurde, jaki skarb, nie kobieta.
My lady.
Miałeś, Kycu, problem ze ścinającym
No,
dźwiękiem,
no,
czy nie?
not at all.
Tak u mnie trochę harczy.
But what brings you here at this hour?
No to tak nie wypada, żeby tak
I thought you
było ten.
could do with a little wine.
Nie wypada, przecież to
Just
tak.
what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new
No
and
słyszysz, tak
strange for
harczy mi
you,
ten.
but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a
No, już chyba
terrible
Gwiezdne
ordeal.
Wojny oglądała, chciała być jak Leia.
I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Cześć, Manko. No jak jest? No jest naprawdę klimatycznie, tylko że problematycznie niestety. No graficznie jest ten... Opowiedz historię najazdu, dobrze.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too
No,
generous.
mi się
for his own
graficznie
good,
podoba, no bez
letting
przesady.
even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
O, sukces.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig.
Aha, to pokazuje ile czego mam. Czyli ja mam więcej... Okej, ja mam jakby więcej statystyk tutaj, jeżeli o to chodzi, niż ona.
He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
A no właśnie, to
But
jest problem z
Sigismund's horde was
optymalizacją,
already
nie?
on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
Horda Zygmunta, no nie wiemy, czy to jest Zygmunt na pewno. Czyli co, rozumiem, że to się nie zrobi.
A horde of soldiers was
Czy ja muszę wybierać to, w czym jestem lepszy i wtedy na pewno się uda, czy jak to działa?
Sunlight and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw
No,
him
na
fight
laptopie
like
może
that.
być słabo.
But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
Następny.
I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Gdzie jestem dobrym chrześcijaninem?
It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages.
A,
who
to jest
planned to
Teresa.
violate her.
A to była Teresa. Pomogłem mynarce. No nie, no nie
I
pomogłem.
wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to, but even though I had the sword we made for Sir Radzig, they had me
Właśnie, a ja
outnumbered
od
and they were
początku
well
mówiłem,
armed
żeby
too.
mnie uczyli,
I only just
kurde,
managed
jak
to grab one of their
siekać.
horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
Właśnie, to
I'll
nie
never
moja
forget the
wina.
horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
Ten dźwięk nie zawsze przycina, nie? Pozycja kobiet w średniowieczu, okej.
It's terrible.
Nauczyliśmy się.
How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the
Kurde,
horrors
ona
he
ma
went
męża. No też już może nie ma.
I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot.
A to dziwisz jest jej
Shortly
ten...
after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the
Dzięki Tomek
grace
za
of
suba.
Lord
Witamy,
Jesus,
witamy.
did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never.
Wacław Havel.
And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
No, już w tym wieku to nie jest taka młoda w
Would that
średniowieczu.
that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
To ja jeszcze tego nie zjadłem nawet, halo.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
zabrało jedzenie. Okej. Jakie koszmary. Nie no, tutaj wymiana historii myślę była całkiem okej. No on opowiedział o jakichś brutalnych rzeczach, jak tutaj kurczę zabili mu rodzinę, a ona opowiadała o swojej traumie. Mogło być gorzej to przedstawione. Wow. A też mogło ją na wylot przebić. Yes. Jesus.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Tylko nie wiem dlaczego, no bo to jest chłop małorolny, kurde, syn Kowala, więc dlaczego jakby go informują o tym? On nie jest ani żołnierzem, ani nikim ważnym, żeby jakby się potem wypowiadać, że ktoś idzie, no chyba, że ma po prostu poznać, czy to nie jest jakiś posłaniec w sumie, czekajcie, czy ja się może ubiorę, bo tak wyszedłem w piżamie. O dobra, charyzma mi... Wiecie co, mam większą charyzmę jak jestem w tym, na Golasa. Szkoda, że ja nie wiem co... Aha, dobra, właśnie. Tak na jakiej to w zasadzie działa? Bo to jest charyzma 8. Tu jest charyzma 5. Aha, czy to jest chyba... Nie. No dobra. No nie wiem na jakiej zasadzie to działa, nie? Tu mi charyzma spadła do 4. Nie wiem jakby z jakiego powodu tak się dzieje, nie? Przepraszam. Ciemno jest tu trochę. Oj, jestem na terenie prywatnym, sorry. Nic tu nie widzę, jest tak ciemno. To jest chyba piekarz. Oj, zaczyna padać. Bo może mi ubrania wyczyści.
Not that I'm spoiling for a fight, but if I am the teammate for a siege.
And if he's really got such a big army, we might not even hold out.
Strasznie. O Jezu, jak ścina, zobaczcie. O Jesus. No nie no.
Prepare for the worst.
O matko.
Don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands and all will end well.
O Boże, no nie no przecież. Ja mam GTX-a 1080 Ti i procek i7 4790, nie? I jeszcze obniżałem tutaj efekty, nie? Żeby ten... Dzisiejszych sterowników nie mam jeszcze, więc może warto by było to zrobić, zanim ruszymy dalej, co? I tak chyba zrobimy.